I got a coffee maker in my trailer. It works too, look. There's a sink. Yes, it does work. Oh my gosh. What's up, YouTube? It's Wednesday, Pooh. This is video number 2 of the detailing trailer that I'm selling. Vacuum remote. I have over 1,300 feet of hose in my trailer. Each one of these is 250 feet. Yeah. I think that's the ticket. Tell your friends it's for sale. Yeah, it's already Wednesday, Pooh. When I do the other videos, I'll go more in depth on each individual section, a whole lot more than this. This is more than less to kind of give a basic layout of where things are, what's in there, etc. Okay, this is what we got. It's a little dark, I know. I'll go through everything, just hang on. Hang on. Just kind of scanning, seeing what we got. Pretty neat, huh? That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's unclick this quick. Yeah, how about that? Oh, up, 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 up. We have my Y for my vacuum. Okay. I'll go through and do individual videos of everything. But so that comes over here to there. On this side, not really a whole lot of anything. This reel right here in the very, very back. This one. This is just water pressure. Quick disconnect. A couple of garden sprayers. I mostly use that one. It's pretty bomb. That's what I use to do all my rinsing, all my dirt stuff, right? All my heavy dirt removal. That's what I use. It's 100 feet. Okay. 100-foot reel. Behind it here in this empty space, we have the drain for the extractor. It plumbs and it drains right out of the trailer. Okay, it goes right out of the trailer. In fact, here, let me get a light. Right, it just drains right out the bottom. That way I'd never have to take the extractor out. I just pull that, drains out. Right there. Okay, straight out the bottom. I guess behind it, fixed one-handed. Air chuck, tornadors, another blower, and that's really about it for there. As we go down, yeah, we'll go right here. On this side, power reel. It's auto retracting. That's 50 feet. Vacuum hose, 50 feet. Pretty obvious. All right. Water pressure. air pressure. Okay. This is fed out of that tank. It's pretty big. Again, we'll get to that in a bit. So it's air pressure, water pressure, vacuum, generator. We'll get to that in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these are hooked up to detail kegs. Every one. This one's normally my F-bomb. This one's normally my dry wash, my waterless wash, whatever you want to call it. This one is just normally just straight fusion for coated vehicles. This is my wash and wax. Everyone has ball valves next to them, behind them, so that they're all shut off and they're not in operation. Everything rolls up in the center. As you can see, literally everything just rolls up right here in the middle. It took me and a couple guys almost an entire day to figure this out right here. To get this time just right to shove that many reels in. Because each one of these is 250 feet. So that's 1,000 feet. That's 100 feet. That's 100 feet. This is 50 feet. That's 50 feet. This is 50 feet. You don't even know what this is yet. That's 25 feet. Go to this side, got the compressor. It's a giant Ingersoll Rand. These things are rad. This compressor is probably 10 years old, and it still runs awesome. Got a brand new starter. There's electric start. So next to that, we have my extractor hose. Right, extractor hose. We got 50 feet of it. It's 2 hoses in one. And it feeds all the way through this spool here. It goes up and then up to my extractor. Clear up there. We'll get to that in a bit. Wash bucket, wheel bucket. And then down here, this is where my pumps are. Kind of hard to see. That's one. The other one the other one's right there. There you go, that's better. So there's one, and there's one. They do something crazy like 70 psi at like 7.5 gallons per minute. It's pretty rad. That's my bounce tank for them. Again, I'll go into the more specifics with different videos. But so I got my water pumps, bounce tank. They feed into my water tank there. And this hose comes over to this reel, and that's how I fill it. So this you hook up to your hose spigot. It then feeds into this hose, down into here, through that check valve, and then fills the tank. When you turn the pumps on, it sucks out of there, out of right here, feeds each pump, and then each pump comes out into a manifold. And that manifold is what feeds everything. It's plumbed right into the bounce tank. Pretty crazy, huh? Okay. So we have bounce tank number 2. This is for my compressor. This hose goes directly to the compressor. As in, directly to the compressor. Okay. Then it goes down into my water trap, which is right here. It's behind that hose, and that feeds into my tank. Okay. That black extension cord is the plug that goes outside to the outside of the trailer. Right here. That's where that black plug goes. This is the other reel on the bottom. So that one is the one that I pull out to fill my tank. And that's the back. I do have like storage over here, extension cords, tornador, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the back of my trailer. It's like 1,300 feet of hose right here. It's pretty nuts. Those are just random vacuum tips I just shove up in there. Keep them somewhat accessible. So right here, on the door itself, bottle holders along the top, along the side, glove rack, towel bins, clean new towels, secondary towels, towels that I've washed that are still good. So it goes in there. This you can get on Amazon. There's going to link it below. This is just vinyl fence posts that you drill holes in. Super simple. And here it is. Let the fun begin, huh? Okay. So we'll just go in. We'll start right here at the wall, right on the left. So up top, you have just racks, hooks, hold various, whatever I want, right? Usually I have my scan grips down here charging. Obviously there's a pole up there, whatever. These are awesome if you ever work in snow and ice. Save your life. That's where I hang my vacuum remote. Okay. Top rack. Next down. Let me try to actually. Yeah, that is a little better actually. Right on. There we go. It's a little bit more light. So up top, just polisher racks. They are securely mounted. Right, they're not going to go anywhere. They're awesome. You just got to keep a bungee on them. They really don't go anywhere. Okay, really do not. When I sell my trailer, my polishers are not going with. Okay, I'm keeping them. Those are my girls right there. Okay. We're towards the back. Generator, obviously. It's electric start. It's rad. See that blue hose coming out? This is the only gas tank here, okay? That blue hose has another hose in it. Which comes down here. And it feeds into this generator. And it feeds into my compressor. Okay? So I only have one gas tank. For both. Because honestly, like, it's all the dumb stuff, like filling up 2 gas tanks that just completely kills your time, right? So, for the generator, I've got all my plugs and everything to power the trailer, to charge a battery. These all automatically turn on. Again, when I get into each individual system, I'll get into more detail. But it's pretty automated. It's really neat. So that's why we have power to our chargers. That's why we have power down there. Wires. The lights are on a battery. Sink's on a battery. More wires. But that's another story. So we have the generator next to it. It's just where I toss my ladder. I did have a much larger generator at one point. It just barely took a dump, and I got this to replace it. Literally like 4 or 5 months ago. Storage, all sorts of stuff. Cooler does usually sit right here. Always gotta have cold drinks, you know. Extractor, obviously. Like, we're plugged in, so we got power to it. Yeah, shelf. More storage back there. Fans, gallon jugs. 2 vacuums. Okay, one's red, one's blue. They go up top. They really suck. Like, literally, they suck. More storage along the side. Yeah, detail keg number 1. This is a 10 gallon. This is normally what has my F-bomb in it. It's filled up top. I usually use it as a shelf too. There's the sink. Yes, it does work. Pretty rad. More storage along the front. of the sink, along the side of the sink. Brushes that hang underneath it. Clear underneath. A battery tray, a battery box on this side. First aid kit. Water tank. It does sit partially underneath the sink. Here's detail keg number 2. It's actually one of 2 prototype 10-gallon kegs. Somebody else has the other one. Again, battery tray, battery box, whatever you want to call it. Storage. Got my scan grip. He hangs out in here with me. So, wall number 1. What is on wall number 1? So you get drawers top to bottom. If you notice, if you look close, it's actually on a shelf. It's because this entire shelf will slide out so that I can pull out detail keg number 3. And detail keg number 4. Oh, my light slipped off. Okay. Detail keg number 4. Those 2 are 15 gallons. Those usually have Fusion and my wash and wax in both of those. Man, I didn't explain this wall very well, did I? I basically told you it slid out, and that was it. So, we're going to go over it one more time. Okay. Top to bottom, mostly shelves. I got a backpack for a keg. Okay, mobile detailing at its finest. Random towel organizers. A spare one of those for when I do laundry. These are clean drying towels, scrubbers, clean paint towels, applicators, clean pads. What I mean by clean is like brand new. Okay. New drying towels, new paint towels, new pads, double flip rinseless, clean pads, clean paint towels, just clean old drying towels. They're still good. I just, yeah, they're on their last leg. Okay, especially these ones. I used to do a lot of fleets, and I used to burn through those a lot. Then in the corner, I have 2 more detail kegs. So normally, you know, I'll get into these at another time too. Okay. Yeah. Got my camera on the shelf, got my tint gauge, gloss meter. Both those are depth gauge, or paint depth gauges. Again, detail keg, detail keg. Wall number 2. What could be behind wall number 2? So up top, again, just vinyl posts, drilled. Super, super convenient. But yeah, it's a ton of storage. Like your storage for days. Right? This bin usually has my dirty pads in it. Wash pads or wash mitts. New, clean, doesn't matter. In fact, check this out. I even have a couple of big red sponges in there. I got 2 of them. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy, huh? Clean Dreadnoughts, clean amphibians, clean smaller drying towels, more drying towels. Come down here, nano skins, scrub mitts, brushes, 3-inch pads, more 3-inch pads, and like accessories, right? Like I got a couple vacuum plates in here. I got my 3-inch polisher. I got a hand polisher. And just random pads. Down here, got sandpaper, punch set, more sandpaper. Junk drawer. Wax drawer. Random accessories drawer. Random electronics drawer, I should call it. Except for this, because it doesn't fit in my brush drawer. Batteries, drill, charger, more batteries. Yeah. Double flip glass towels. And this is like a miscellaneous brush drawer. Steel wool, eraser wheel, bunch of drill brushes, my for reals. Yeah, I don't believe in pet brushes. These are where it's at, okay? Learn to use them, and they'll save your life. They really will. Again, detail keg, coffee maker. My shelf fell down, but yeah, I got a coffee maker in my trailer. It works too, look. It's on. Spare sprayers. Toolbox. You'd be amazed at what I can fix out of this toolbox. Okay. In the corner, just large bottle holders. Auto Fibers towel organizer for dirty towels. The sun doesn't wash it out. Oh, good, it's okay. And we got 2 drawers down here. So these are for washed drying towels. These are for used drying towels that still have life in them. So amphibians, everything else. And that's it. Like I said, with the other videos, I'll go more in depth on each individual section. I'll go into each individual section in a whole lot more depth. But yeah, that's the inside of my trailer. Quick walk around. So that's yeah, that's the walk around on the inside. Yeah, I'll go into more depth each individual section when I do those videos. This is more than less just to kind of give you a basic idea of how much stuff is shoved inside of there. Hopefully the next video is tomorrow. I believe I'm going to start with the vacuum system tomorrow. I love those vacuums. They are rad.